I want to call some attention to an American icon that's not known. Not known. His name is Ben Hardy. Ben Hardy was a black American motorcycle custom builder in the 60s, basically, in Los Angeles, California. And one of the things he built that is world recognized icon as an anti-establishment icon was this bike, which is the Captain American bike in the movie Easy Riders. A lot of people don't realize it was built by two black bike builders, Ben Hardy and Cliff Vaugh. It's amazing how this stuff gets lost in history, and it should be brought to people's attention what the real history is. As a matter of fact, many of the bikes at the time were influenced from Ben Hardy and Cliff Vaugh. And, you just don't hear these names. You just don't hear these names, and it's amazing. Also, like some of the other bikes that were put out on that movie, like the Billy bike and everything like that, were very typical of what custom motorcycles that black bike riders were riding at the time. A lot of people don't recognize this, and actually, you can figure one reason: racism. I mean, that's really what the hell it is. Credit's got to be given where credit's due, and that's what I say. But Ben Hardy, I don't know what happened to this guy, actually, to tell you the truth. The history on him is very sketchy, but his contributions to the custom bike building world and, whatever happened on the California scene in the 60s were a lot due to Ben Hardy and Cliff Vaugh. They were icons, yet nobody really knows about them. Nobody really knows about them. This was him riding on a custom, well, basically this was a stock electric glide during the 60s. This was the bike he produced, and this was his shop that was located in Los Angeles. But it's amazing, nobody knows his name. Nobody knows his name. It's a relative unknown. And considering what he did for, basically what every single custom bike builder out there pretty much does is, off of work that he's done, and people just don't know who the hell he is. It's amazing. So, credit should be given where credit's due. But Ben Hardy is basically an American icon. They got a small entry in him about on Wikipedia, but it's not really that much. It's like, a custom motorcycle designer built the Captain American Billy Choppers for Easy Riders, but here it says it's known for, but actually, it's really unknown. Not much is known about what he did, and it's a history that's being lost. That's a shame, because in a lot of ways, if it wasn't people like him, a lot of things would be not as an anti-establishment as they should be. And, that's really the game. We got to be anti-establishment, but we also have to be constructive at the same time. So this guy, to me, was an American hero. He put together things with originality, thought outside the box, and was a true anti-establishment icon in the custom bike building world of Harley-Davidson. So, hats off to Ben Hardy and Cliff Vaugh. I mean, I just want to call some attention to this stuff because, I find it amazing some of the most stupid things, like, people know about, and, like people would know everything there is about Marilyn Monroe or some garbage like that, But they will know nothing about somebody like this who actually built things like this. It took a hell of a lot of talent, imagination, and you had to construct with your hands. It took, you're not just standing there like a fig leaf or something like that, like, wallflower or some garbage, and, take my picture. This guy had to actually use a hell of a lot of talent and imagination. And where's the credit going to? Where's the fame going to? A lot of Hollywood actors and actresses. It's not really going to people who actually built stuff in this country. So, I say hats off to Ben Hardy and Cliff Vaugh, two bike builders in Los Angeles, relatively unknown. But they changed the world. They changed the world, and they influenced America. You can't say, this icon hasn't influenced America. It was considered an anti-establishment icon, and it still is considered that. Watered down a little bit by Hollywood. Hollywood always tends to commercialize and water down things, but you got to remember, what was the embryo of the idea? At the embryo of the idea, it was truly radical, truly innovative, and truly on the cutting edge. And that's from Ben Hardy and Cliff Vaugh.